I'll just go over the points. I know there's some people, like Summer wasn't in here. I see some people joining.
That's Patty.
Patty.
Jordan dances.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. It's totally like, I don't know. Like I told you guys
name
for like 100 times that I'm bad with names. All right, so let's go over this really cute.
Thanks, Tanya. I tried.
Yeah, Tammy's the jokester, right? All right, so earlier in the blab, we gave the 10 keys to forgiveness. And number 1 is letting go of the anger, okay? So holding on to anger is emotionally draining, and there's no point to it, right? Number 2 is don't be stubborn. It seems a lot easier to hold on to anger, but it's not the best option. And we oftentimes feel justified in our anger, but be willing to compromise and move forward, okay?
Bless and release.
Bless and release, Melody Reynolds. Number 3, stop thinking of yourself as the victim, okay? We all have ownership in the things that happen, right? And we have to take responsibility for that.
I got tongue-tied, sorry.
It's okay. Number 4, we've got to focus on the future, okay? What has been done is done. You can't change what's already happened. So going on and on about it and complaining to everybody ain't doing you or anybody else any good, okay?
You guys know that song, Que Sera?
Huh?
Que Sera, Sera.
Whatever will be, will be. So you don't know that
got
song?
really weird now.
I
think I like heard it in a Disney movie or something.
Maybe.
You probably did.
It's
Okay.
good.
Number 5, we have to learn to retrust the person that has harmed us, because a lot of times these quarrels are between people that you're going to have to deal with on a regular basis. So you got to learn to retrust. So complete forgiveness means that we must learn to retrust the individual that has hurt us. And for some people who are holding on to bitterness, that seems like a really weird, complex thing to understand, but it's the truth, you know? So number 6, we have to be reasonable in our expectations of others, okay? I'm a firm believer in no expectations with anything. That way you walk into everything with an open mind and an open heart, and then you can't be disappointed, right, Tami?
I think that's a good one.
Very much so.
So, right, because in the midst of anger, you have to remember that your judgment is clouded. So these expectations that you're setting oftentimes can't be met because we always usually set the bar too high, okay?
The bar is always too high.
Right, and we have to remember this, and I said this earlier, we have to recognize that no one on this earth owes us anything, that the world doesn't revolve around you. It doesn't revolve around you, okay? It's not about you, all right? Number 7, accept that it's going to take time to forgive. So depending on the situation that has occurred, it's going to require a different time, okay? So in our day and age, we've grown accustomed to quick fixes and instant gratification, and forgiveness does not work like that, okay? So number 8, you have to examine your heart. I know Tami likes this one, and that one's the hardest, right? You've got to look at yourself to see what you're contributing to the situation to make it bad. Because like I said about the pancakes earlier, when the record button wasn't on, there's 2 sides to the pancake in the middle. So you got your side, the other person's side, and the truth. That's what I always say when you're dealing with a situation. I explain it to my kids all the time. It is the truth, man. So, you know, I think things that we need to teach ourselves, we need to remind ourselves of these things, and we need to teach our children to be tolerant of others, to treat others the way that you want to be treated, to be polite in your interactions, try to be considerate of the other person, have a positive attitude, be willing to apologize, right? Those are some of the things that we discussed earlier that you guys said. Don't jump to conclusions. Don't assume anything. Notice in the word,
you know what happened.
Right. Exactly. What's that key word in assume, Tami?
Could it be ass?
Exactly. And that's what you'll be making of yourself if you assume.
Nobody wants to be an a-hole.
No, they don't. So number 9, Practice forgiveness every day. Tami, you had some really good points on this one. You got to count your blessings. You got to remember that there's good things in your life that are happening. And it takes a lot of energy.
There is a silver lining and a rainbow somewhere in that day. You just got to look for it.
Exactly. And number 10, whatever your belief system is, I am a Christian. I'm a believer in God. But if you believe in some other spiritual being, you need to seek that guidance as well. Number 10, because being able to forgive, truly forgive, is not just an intellectual decision, but it's also a spiritual one as well. And I referenced the Apostle Paul. He uses God's example of forgiveness and love for us as our model in our behavior and being able to forgive others. Tami, earlier on Voxer, before we close this out, you gave me 2 very good quotes. Do you have them with you?
If you give me about 30 seconds.
Nice.
Forgiveness doesn't excuse their behavior.
Exactly.
Forgiveness prevents their behavior from destroying the heart.
Can you give that to me one more time?
Of course, as soon as I move from it. Forgiveness doesn't excuse their behavior. Forgiveness prevents their behavior from destroying your heart.
Yes. See, and I want to add this in because I didn't add it in. I know there was a part that you really liked, Tami, of number 10 when you're asking for your spiritual guidance, whether it be from God or whoever you believe in.
Hey, I have a question for you guys.
Yes.
I wanted to give my piece because I love talking to you guys, and I hope in the future, even though I feel like I was totally awkward, that you guys will have me on again. But
Why?
my kids are, because I was so quiet, but my kids are freaking out now, my employers, even though they want me to keep them over or hassling me to get them home. So
Okay, honey.
I got to go.
That's okay.
We will Vox.
And
You
also,
get those kids home.
Huh?
I'm sure Tami will agree that we can have you on again when it things.
Absolutely.
Please.
Okay.
Oh, thank you guys. I really hope that you guys enjoy me, even though I think I'm just a backup dancer, but I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying?
You're not a backup dancer.
Peace to you. I'm trying to be gangster.
Mwah.
See you guys later. Bye.
Bye. Oh, did you see what Shalita said, Tami?
I did not. Forgiving is a choice, an act of service to the Lord, a witness to the person who inflicted our pain, and a necessary step in our healing.
I like that. And
True story.
and even if you don't believe in God, you can
You believe how
what?
dark it is? I sat out here, so it would be brighter.
I know. I wanted to repeat this, Tami, because I know that you said that this was something that you really liked is, for you believers out there, I want you to think to yourself, what if God kept a record of all your sins, right? Because God forgives us and he forgets. Okay, so he's the ultimate forgiver. Us as humans, we have a really hard time forgetting what has been done to us. I was raised where you forgive, but you don't forget. Were you raised like that, Tami?
I was trying to find that other one. Sorry.
No, it's okay. I was just asking you, were you raised like that? Because I was raised like that. I was raised where you forgive, but you don't forget. Now, I understand where that comes in protecting yourself so you don't constantly make the same mistake. It's kind of a weird complex, especially when you...
Well, I think it is meant a little bit differently than it's worded.
Okay.
Because you can forgive but not forget, because it's education, it's self-education, it's a stepping stone. You don't want to forget it because you've grown from that.
Right.
So I think that you have to look outside the word for the meaning of that in its entirety.
That's interesting. I'm just, when you look in here and it says, what if God kept an account of your sins? And we would all be in a whole lot of trouble, man.
Oh, yes, we would.
Yes, no, that's okay, Christine. Thank you for hanging in there. We just kind of wanted to go back over
Christine.
What was covered because we didn't hit the record button, and it's
because I forgot.
Listen, Tami, it's just as much your fault or my fault as it is yours. I was just trying to. Lori says that she was raised if you didn't ask for forgiveness for everything all the time, even things that you didn't know you did, you would go to hell. Wow, that's interesting. Wow, that's scary. That's really scary. I'm trying not to go there. You were scared all the time. Lori says that she was scared all the time. So.
Oh, the bugs are coming now.
The bugs are coming. All right, guys.
I have a screen and there's bugs.
I know, but they lack your sweet blood.
Apparently.
Yeah. I don't know. I really like this topic. While we're on here and we've got some people in here, I want to tell you guys, if you want to be a guest with us on here, definitely contact Tami or I. And we want to know what you're interested in talking about. Tami, have you had any upcoming news before we get off of here about our next blab?
I have not. I'm sure that this potential celebrity guest speaker can hear us right now, and I did send her an idea.
Right.
So I'm just waiting for a response.
Nothing. We're trying to get Cindy Fincher in here, y'all. We're trying to get her in here.
But I kind of basically just off of tonight, and that's why I paused. At one point, I sent you a Voxer. I'm really loving going from the mean girls to forgiveness to going into how to deal with toxic people.
Oh, yeah. That would be a good one for Cindy.
That's what I was thinking.
I know we are trying so hard. It's just, I know that Cindy is on a different time than we are. She said she actually thinks she would love that. Oh my gosh. How cool would it be? You guys, Cindy for me is like if I could, that's my like celebrity like freak out, okay? Like if I could meet Cindy Fincher in person, this is my face. This is what's happening.
Wait.
You want to take a screenshot?
I gotta go inside, so hold on.
Okay. I mean, I'm serious. I mean, Cindy, if I could meet you, you're like a Periscope superstar. I can't even talk. Superstar. See how I'm tripping over my words and getting so excited about the possibility of meeting Cindy Fincher? Oh my gosh. I love Cindy. If you guys are not following Cindy Fincher on Periscope, you should be. No, Cindy, I really say it because I believe in Cindy. It's like Melody Reynolds, okay? I believe in Melody Reynolds. I believe in Cindy Fincher. These are women that I want to push forward. You know, I think Tami can agree with me. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to push these women that we believe in forward.
Heck yeah.
I stand behind anything that, well, you know, I stand behind the message that I feel like Cindy is trying to get across to people as well as Melody. And they are an inspiration and an encouragement to me.
No, you're awesome.
No, you're awesome, Tami. And that's why we're together. Because
I was actually talking to Cindy Fincher.
Oh. That was weird. You just got awkwardly saying.
No, Jess, you are awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's just, I don't know. I think me and Tami work together really well. Yeah. But we just have to come up. If not, then it'll just be me and Tami next week. And hey, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Oh.
I know. Tami,
then we'll get crazy.
I know. I can't wait to come visit you in Florida, Tami. I'm coming to Florida.
I can't wait either.
Tami scoped earlier, you guys, before we all head out. She scoped and she had dolphins in her scope, y'all.
I need an adjustment?
What?
I don't know.
What happened?
Somebody said I need an adjustment.
You need an adjustment.
Okay.
In your head.
My attitude?
Yeah, well, I mean, I think your attitude's fine, but Cindy says yes, we can talk toxic people. I have definitely dealt with my share of toxic people. I think it's awesome too that you have that idea, Tami, to go from the mean girl effect to forgiveness to the toxic people.
Well, it kind of has just played out that way.
Yeah. We love you too, Lori. We really do.
Yes, we do.
Do not know where your email is, Lori. Okay? So email me.
You're welcome, Patty.
42508@gmail.com. I don't know where your email is going. I don't. So.
It was a beautiful day for the beach.
I know, Tammy. When you going back to the beach?
Tomorrow morning.
Yes. I can't wait to come visit you. We can talk all things, and yeah, we can have coffee on the beach and put our toes in the sand and in the water.
Girl, I have coffee on the lanai.
I can't. Why you gotta have Why can't we have coffee in the ocean?
I don't know. Something about getting sand in my coffee.
I don't know. So, Tammy, before we head out, do you have anything to add about forgiveness?
Did I send you a Voxer message? No, Cindy, I didn't. I don't even have you on Voxer, so I guess I'm going to have to get on that.
Oh, yeah. Get Cindy on Voxer. Just remember, Cindy, you're 3 hours behind us right now? Thank you guys so much for joining us. We gave the 10 keys to forgiveness. I hope you guys caught that. But
thank you all for coming.
You can catch the replay now. Tammy, do you want to close us out by doing the Twitter and all the info for, the weeklies and the Facebook and stuff?
Yes. Our Twitters, I think Jess just gave out hers, right?
Yeah, it's also my email too.
Yes. Oh, well, there you go. Mine is @We3Libras, and I tweet all the days from when I schedule the blab all the way until it happens. I don't know if I'm going to continue to schedule them or if Jess is going to schedule some. We'll play it by ear.
Yeah.
So you can catch that information on both of our Twitter accounts. Here I am playing with my vape pen again.
That's okay because our handles are also above our heads.
Oh, yeah, right up there.
Thank you. I fixed it today, Patty.
You got pretty hair.
I'm telling you. I fixed it today. Normally it's like this.
Mine's all coming off. I'm done. Done. Hey, Jess.
Yes.
Take a look at the top number above our heads.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
If you like what you see here, definitely follow us on Periscope.
Look at her flirting with the camera.
I'm just kidding.
She's cray.
Tammy is on Periscope, and Tammy, you are going to be doing coffee chat every morning, right?
Yes, I do coffee chat it's Monday through Friday. I do it after I drop my son off at school, so it gives me enough time to come home, get my stuff done, get my coffee, and I'm ready to go. 9:00 Eastern time.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And I scope randomly every day. I haven't figured out a schedule yet. I probably should do that. A lot of people are saying that I should make up a schedule. I don't know. Do you guys want a schedule?
Amy was here earlier, Patty.
Yeah. But I scope about homeschooling and my life, just like Tammy. But me and Tammy, did you give out the Facebook group?
No, not yet.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, it's cool. The Facebook group, as far as I know, is Topic Mamas.
Mm-hmm.
Is it actually working where it's
Topic Mamas at the top? Just keep giving information, and I'm going to go ahead and find it myself, and I'm going to share it right now in the comments.
You're going to pop it in the chat. Awesome. Yes. So she's going to pop it in the chat, and if you're if you're interested in giving us ideas on future blabs, hot topics, or whatnot, please, there is a document in that group that just set up. Go in there, put your ideas in there. We discuss it every day, basically. Yeah. And leading up to, we do a whole lot of back and forth on what we're going to discuss and key points that we're going to talk about. So, and
get all involved in you. Okay?
We do.
All involved in you. We don't force anybody to talk about things they don't want to talk about. We only force each other to do that.
Yes, we do. Oh.
What?
I didn't do it.
You okay?
All right. Well, yeah. No, I'm just messing.
All right.
I have to get my son is already in bed, so I have to go say goodnight.
All right.
So I'm going to end it here. Thanks everybody for coming out. Jessica, as always, thanks for being my fabulous co-host.
Girl, you know, I love you.
I love you.
There ain't nobody else for me, Tami.
Oh,
We like peas and carrots. I'm telling you guys, Tami is my sister from another mother. I mean, we the same but different. Peas and carrots.
so true. Very true.
I have an inappropriate comment for you, but I'm going to save it for Voxer.
Save it for Voxer. Thank you, Shalita. Love you too. Bye,
Bye,
Lori.
guys. Bye.
Have a great night.
Bye, Tami.
Bye, Jess.